Your marriage will go as far as you're willing to change, meaning that you must be willing to adapt and embrace new pathways of growth. Actions of stagnancy, apathy, and complacency are marriage killers. And couples who have learned to adapt to the ongoing changes in their relationship have made room for new growth opportunities. American author Helen Keller once said, "A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn." You see, failing to make the turns have been the downfall of many couples. Maybe your marriage is a mess right now. It's drifting, it's become mechanical. The love is cold and it's not what you dreamed of. In short, your marriage needs a new upgrade to the MOS, the Marriage Operating System. You see, marriage is designed to create checkpoints along the way. These moments where you are challenged to stop, inspect your marriage, and make those adjustments. These checkpoints force you to ask the important questions. Am I willing to pay the emotional price for intimacy? Am I willing to invest the time in my marriage? Am I willing to make the personal sacrifices needed for growth? Am I willing to keep showing up? Am I willing to serve my spouse? All of these are questions of opportunity. A lot of times it's not so much about ability as it is a willingness. Will you pay the price? With your time, with your emotion, with your attention, will you humble yourself and engage the climb up your marriage mountain? You see, your marriage will go as far as you're willing to change. Here are 4 things to consider when you're challenged to adapt. The first is this: be open to considering new roles and responsibilities. This may include new goals that might stretch you a bit. They may be challenging at first, but they will improve your marriage. Second, be responsive to new seasons in your marriage. A difficult season does not mean you have a difficult marriage. All marriages go through tough times where it feels like you're not going to make it through. But remember, it's just a season. And third, learn to adjust your expectations. Marriage is a reality, and our expectations might not be met. So we have to make adjustments along the way. Sailboats are wonderful when you learn to adjust the sails with the winds of change. And fourth, the marriage ceremony is not the finish line, it's the starting line. The real work begins once you have the ring and the honeymoon is over. Now you must learn to make decisions together, how you will resolve conflict, how to keep the spark alive, and even managing your finances together. All of this leads us back to the big idea, which is about making adjustments and pivots. You pivot until you find the key that unlocks the door to a stronger marriage, and this takes courage. Courage says we will find a way to move forward. Courage says we will not fear the valley of discouragement. Courage says we will not give up on each other. Courage says we will find a reason to stay together. Courage says God is on our side and our marriage is going to make it.